Good morning, all of you. Students, are you present? Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, fine. Actually, once when I joined, the previous teacher was taking the class, so I had to leave. Anyways, Rupam has sent me the message, so I've joined. Fine. Where were we yesterday? We were on the this portion. The results I'll tell you all later. Okay. Regarding the four groups, I'll tell you all later. First, let me complete with the theory. Then, 5 minutes before the class gets over, I will announce the marks of the group of yesterday's practical. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Now, importance and the necessity of decision making. This part we were doing these things. So let us continue with this portion. Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now we know yesterday. Have learned how the Grofer and all those things they help in. These are the different methodologies of decision making and how decision making is very helpful for reaching out goal achievements. Okay. Now the necessity of decision making, the processes. Okay, we'll go in details. Okay, 1 minute. Yes. Yes. Now we have learned that decision making is a process of selecting the best among the different alternatives. For taking a decision, always there has to be some alternatives, or else the question of decision will not come. The question of decision will come only then when there are certain choices, certain options. Out of the options, you have to select one. So it is the act of making a choice without other management functions such as planning, organizing, directing, controlling. Staffing can't be conducted because in this managerial function, decision is very important. So for taking a decision, always there has to be some option. There has to be different alternatives. Clear? So always these things you have to keep in mind. Yes. Now the concepts. Decision making, as I said, is a choice. So obviously, when there is a choice, always there will be certain concepts, or else the choice won't function. Choice can function only with concept. The concept of decision making, how the concept works. Decision making is the act of making a choice among available alternatives. Now, there are innumerable decisions that are taken by human beings in day to day life, in business undertakings. Decisions are taken at every step. In business undertakings, in day to day life, decisions are taken at every step. It is also regarded as one of the important functions of management. You remember on very first year when you joined, I told you, what do you mean by the term management? I have done a board work. That is manage, MANAGE, ME and NT. So MANAGE, ME means manage me. The task of managing your own self, your own soft skills, your own potentials, the credentials that you are bestowed with, then only you can aspire to manage other people. So the decision also goes the same way. You have to take the right decision in order to take the decision for the entire whole, for taking a holistic view, or for taking a holistic decision. The decision at your step has to be correct, or else you won't be able to reach your goal. Managerial functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling are carried through decisions. Decision making is possible when there are two or more alternatives to solve a single problem or difficulty. If there is only one alternative, then there is no question of decision making. It is believed that management without a decision is a man without a backbone. Therefore, decision making is a problem solving approach by choosing a specific course of action among various alternatives. Right? Understood. Now, decision making is the selection based on some criteria from two or more possible alternatives. Now, how the criteria will be formulated, that is our point of discussion. And it is there in our syllabus also. That is importance and the necessity of decision making. So under the importance and the necessity of decision making comes the achievement. Why decision is necessary? For the achievement of goal or objectives. This is number one point. Why decision making is so very important. As I kept on telling you, even yesterday when I was giving an introductory class, I told you for the achievement of goals or objectives, decision making is important to achieve the organizational goals, organizational objectives within given time and the budget. It searches the best alternative, utilizes the best resource properly, and satisfies the employees at the workplace. As a result, organizational goals or objectives can be achieved as per the desired result. So one of the main important reason and the necessity of decision making is achievement of goals or objectives in the organization. Second is the employees' motivation. Decision making is important to motivate the employees within an organization. It provides an overall framework of cooperation and guidelines to the operating level of staff. It also provides different types of facilities and benefits on time. So obviously decision making is very important for employees' motivation. As a result, employees are motivated to their job work as per the organizational requirement. So another very important reason and the necessity of decision making is employees' motivation. Now the third point, that is proper utilization of resources. For proper utilization of resources also, decision making is very, very essential for proper utilization of resources. As we know that any problem has multiple solutions. Decision making is important to select the best alternative among various alternatives by analyzing them one by one using various financial, statistical, and accounting tools and techniques. Clear? So for selecting the best alternative, again, decision making is essential. Then another point, evaluation of the managerial performance. Evaluation of the managerial performance. Decision making is not only important to select the best alternative, but also essential for evaluating the performance of a manager. Students, I hope all of you are keeping a pen and a paper or a notebook in front of you for jotting down the points as you do it in your class. Yes or no? Are you doing that? Students? Anyone? Are you taking down the college lectures? No one? Shomo, Rahul, Shayanto? No one is doing that? Or just listening? Are you doing it or just listening to it?
Ma'am, sometime I am writing and sometime listening. And the YouTube video is already shared by Rupam. Then also.
Achha. It is helping you all. Okay. Fine. Okay. So another reason why the necessity of decision making is, and actually why I told you, because as such no book has been prescribed till now. So whatever I'm, the study materials I'm gathering from the sources, I'm trying to give you the best so that at least for your examination you score the best. So that is the reason I'll give you the notes, don't worry. But still, I mean, it's better you follow just take down the points and then you can elaborate on the points later on. So it will help you. I mean, if you have the points, now you are third year, you are about to be graduate next year. So you know how to formulate and frame the points given to you. পয়েন্টস থাকলে নিজে বানানোটা কোনো বিশাল ডিফিকাল্ট নয়, মানে 3 বছর ধরে তো পড়ছো ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং, মানে এমন কিছু সেন্টেন্স একটু ইংলিশের উপর একটা মানে কমান্ড থাকলে ইউ ক্যান ডু দ্যাট, জাস্ট পয়েন্টস গুলো মনে রাখাটাই এসেনশিয়াল। তাই জন্য আই সেড দ্যাট জাস্ট ট্রাই টু জট ডাউন দ্য পয়েন্টস। Okay, anyways, so evaluation of the managerial performance. Decision making is also necessary for evaluation of the managerial performance. This is the fifth point. This is the fifth point in discussing the importance and the necessity of decision making, which is there in your syllabus. And often a question will come, a 15 marks question will definitely come if there is an offline test. Even if it's an online test, obviously multiple choice questions and short notes will come from here. Evaluation of the managerial performance. Decision making is not only important to select the best alternative, but also essential for evaluating the performance of a manager. For doing the right evaluation of the performance of a manager, decision making is essential for a manager. The quality or the success of the number of right decisions that he or she can take for organizational success. Therefore, decision making is important to judge the performance of the top level of management. Clear? Another reason why decision making is indispensable element or component. Decision making is an indispensable element or component for organizational success. Once again, I repeat, decision making is an indispensable element or component for organizational success, because without taking the right decision at the right time, nothing can be performed as per the plan. Got it? Another factor, seventh factor, is pervasive function. Pervasive function, what do you mean? This is a new term. Pervasive function. Decision making is a pervasive function of managers aimed at achieving organizational goals. Decisions are to be taken in all managerial functions such as planning, organizing, motivating, directing, and controlling, and in all functional areas such as production, marketing, finance, personal and research developments. It indicates that the decision making is spread over many areas of the organization. Right? So these are the necessities why decision making becomes so vital for an organization. Now we come across the steps of decision making. Clear? What are the steps? For the rationality, reliability, and enforceability of decisions, managers should follow a sequential set of steps. It is said that a decision is rational if appropriate means are chosen to reach desired ends. In this regard, various management authorities have recognized and described different steps in the process of decision making. Now, what are the steps? Now we will learn one by one. The first step towards decision making in an organization is implementation of decision. Implementation of the decision. The decision should not only be at the initiating group. It has to be implemented properly. Clear? The second